A train screeches to a halt near Vladivostok. Kim Il-sung, Stalin's chosen pawn to rule North Korea, is dead, poisoned by an unknown hand. His body vanishes before dawn. No witnesses, no suspects, just whispers. Stalin is furious, the Soviet plans unraveling before they even begin. The man who would have shaped a nation so erased from history.
Stalin rarely forgave failure or betrayal. This assassination would have shaken his entire Asian strategy.
In Pyongyang, chaos reigns. Moscow scrambles to find a new puppet and settles on Ho-kai, a timid bureaucrat with no fire, no charisma. The people don't follow him. They fear him even less. Guerrilla factions splinter off, chanting the name of Kim Il-sung like a ghost, haunting the regime that never was.
Ho-kai's weak leadership wasn't just poor luck. It showed how little Moscow understood the Korean people's needs.
Syngman Rhee strikes first. Southern forces, backed by the Americans, smash through the 38th parallel, taking Pyongyang by winter. Ho-kai hesitates, unsure, his forces collapsing under poor leadership. The Soviet Union abandons him as a failure, leaving the North defenseless. Pyongyang burns as rebels loyal to Kim's memory fight their last battles against Southern soldiers.
Rhee's rapid advance turned the Cold War battleground into a brutal contest for survival.
With the North leaderless, a new tyrant rises. Cho Bong-am, once a Southern revolutionary, seizes control of the North's scattered armies. He promises independence from Soviet and American influence, but quickly becomes another monster. By 1958, paranoia consumes him. His closest ally, General Pak Il-woo, turns against him. One stormy night, Cho is assassinated in his own bunker. The North's resistance collapses for good.
Cho's rise and fall was a grim reflection of Korea's desperate struggle for autonomy.
By 1960, North Korea is a wasteland. The South surges forward, industrializing at lightning speed with American aid. The North, a lawless, starving graveyard of broken dreams. Refugees flood South Korea, carrying tales of unspeakable suffering. By 1972, the South declares victory, absorbing the ruins of the North into one nation, but at a massive cost.
This reunification came at the expense of millions who had already lost everything.
And yet, one name remains in whispers: Kim Il-sung. Some say he was murdered by Soviet rivals. Others claim he faked his death, watching as the country he was meant to lead crumbled into ashes. Without him, the North had no identity, no unity, no future. A single poisoned cup in 1946 didn't just kill a man, it destroyed the destiny of an entire nation. This is the Korea that could have been undone by the absence of one man whose story was wiped from history before it could begin. If you enjoyed this content, you may also like this video on the mysterious life of Kim Jong-un.